What's going on, guys? Tilo's Cards here. Today I'm going through my insane Alvin Kamara personal collection. I have so many nice cards. I've actually moved some earlier this year, just trying to open up some cash to get into soccer and some diversifying my football collection. But I felt like this is a good video to kind of get the channel going a little bit. And man, there are some crazy cards in here. Definitely my most invested in player. He's just my favorite player ever since he came in the league in 2017. The guy is he's just different, man. He plays in a really special way. It's cool to watch. So anyway, let's get right into it. Starting off here, picked this one up for about $250 3 or 4 years ago out of 25s. The cracked ice horizontal. Just a beautiful card. It does have an issue on the back of it there. You see that black dot. So I probably won't end up grading this one. It definitely wouldn't be a 10, so there probably wouldn't be any reason for it. I wouldn't mind selling this one at this point. I do have the vertical as well, or the vertical as well, and I'll keep it. But really cool one right there. Everybody loves the cracked ices. At the time, it was probably my favorite parallel, and now I kind of like the Mojos a little bit more. But that's definitely a cool one to start off with. Moving on here, we have my favorite Kamara in the PC right here. Impeccable RPA out of 15. So that's just on the bag right there. But man, Impeccable again is my favorite set. On card RPA, Adidas glove patch, almost the full Saints logo helmet patch. I believe this one does have an issue on the bottom right corner and on the top right corner. So definitely not gradable, but this one will be in the PC for forever. I've had this one for about 5 years, and man, I mean, it's just always been my favorite card in the PC. Not worth the most, but definitely the coolest in my opinion. The only one that would ever surpass this would be the 101 RPA out of Impeccable with the dual NFL shields. Probably won't ever have that one, but just to mention. So moving on, have two flawless rookie autos here. And another flawless behind it as well, but starting off with the gold color match out of 20. And then we got the vertical behind it out of 20 as well, both golds. I would sell both of these, but they're pretty cheap right now, so I'll probably wait, see if he, comes back a little bit this year, and then I might move both of these. And then next up here, this one won't be moved, and that's the gold RPA with the K patch. It is the rookie, but because his name's Kamara, I think the K is pretty cool. Definitely going to keep this one. See the RC up there, the true flawless RPA gold. To me, aside from the 101, this is the one you would want. So happy to have this one, and it will be staying in the PC. Move on with the rest of the ungraded stuff here. Also going to be staying, and I will be sending this one for grading. It looks like it has a shot at a 10 for me, but this is the Optic Gold rated rookie auto out of 10. Obviously, it's 6 out of 10. On card, it's a good autograph for him on these Optic cards, which isn't very common. I had almost the full rainbow of this and sold it all, I think 2 years ago, except for the gold. And I plan on, again, keeping this one, probably grade it. Hope for a 10. I'll be okay with a 9. But really just beautiful card. Good autograph for him. We'll definitely grade the auto as well. Next up, I just bought this one recently. It was in my recent pickups video, that first one I posted. It's the National Treasure Stars and Stripes RPA. Has the logo patch in there, but it doesn't have a serial number or a recollection stamp. So I think it might have been a replacement from a unfulfilled redemption of some sort. But man, this is a beautiful card. Not really sure what to do with it. I think I'll keep it for now, but I don't know what PSA would do to it if I sent it for him just for authentication or even for grading. It looks pretty clean if I did grade it, although I don't know if that's off center or not, having more stars on the bottom than the top. But man, that is a beautiful card. The acetate on the National Treasures looks really good from 2017. And it's actually my only National Treasures of Kamara I still have now. I sold the rest of them. I used to have the gold RPA, sold it last year. But anyways, very cool one right there. Next up, I bought this for $40 in 2020. Right when it came out, I believe, before Kabooms took off. This is probably a 3. I sold one, actually. I had another one I bought for resale. Sold it for $300 a few weeks ago. So $40 to $300. We'll be keeping this one though, and I am also sending this one to grading for the PC. Looks like a 10 to me. Of course, the kabooms are kind of hard to tell on. But man, that stance there. I haven't had the new one yet, the new kaboom. I prefer this one. Of course, the first year kabooms are, to me, always going to hold more value. But happy to have that one, and it will be staying as well. Right behind it, the downtown. Also got it for what I would consider cheap versus what they are now. This is his original downtown. I think it was also 2019 there, when they had that kind of animated look to the players. And it's kind of got that, I don't know what you would call that, mirror mojo type pattern on the back of it. So it is the optic version. Next up, I am actually actively trying to sell this one, but this is the Immaculate True RPA 1 of 1. You see the 1 of 1 over there with the NFL tag shield. Not gradable, probably. It's Immaculate from 2017. They just don't grade well. I actually had the RPS version with the tag, the 2-patch tag, and sold it last year. But I am trying to move this one so I can get into some different football stuff. But super cool card. See that platinum foil on the front of it. Finally, for the raw stuff, I have to get out some of the graded ones for this. This is my Never Leaving Rainbow here. It's not the full rainbow, but it's close to it. Starting off with the out of 20 Ruby, flawless rookie. It's got the Ruby gem in there. Beautiful auto, PSA 10. I got all these from the same guy. Happy to have these, and again, they're not going to leave, at least as far as I know. Next up, you have the out of 10 silver diamond. Another beautiful auto, 9.5. I believe it has the 10. Yep, 10 auto grade. Very cool cards. Next up, I guess I missed the out of 15, the blue right there. Blue sapphire. Another clean auto. I prefer to keep these sealed, so I probably won't be grading these. But then again, the next one's the emerald. These are all rookie autos. And to me, these are the best Kamara cards you could possibly have. Something about, Flawless obviously is the most expensive set, but then also with the gems in there, it has the RCs on them, clean autographs. And I actually noticed this too. I have the 1 of 5, the 1 of 15, and the 1 of 10. My Ruby isn't a 1, it's a 6, I believe. But then, obviously, the 1 of 1, platinum foil, diamond. Man, this is the gem piece. I think I ended up paying about $1,000 for this specific card. But again, I got all of them together. So about $1,000 on this one, but that was basically at a discount after getting those. I think the PSA 10 I ended up getting for $150 or so. So, man, these won't be leaving. That's a lot of platinum foil. And a beautiful card. So those are the only rainbow that I decided to keep is this. I'm missing the gold canary and the black chocolate, I think. But again, I'm not really buying any more Kamara right now, so this is gonna have to stay the way it is. And finally, 2 more cards to go. Here's the vertical ice I was talking about. I am in way too high on this card, so it will be staying in the PC for reasons that I can't control at this point. So really cool one though. Probably my favorite non-RPA aside from the flawless stuff. It is a BGS 9, but those are good grades. Corners pulled it down. But a 10 auto on the contenders, again, not especially common for him. He messes up with these markers on the contenders a lot. But that one will be staying in the PC. See the back of it there. And then finally, the XRC Gold out of 10, except from 2016, because these are always sent out a year early. It is a PSA 7, but I think at the time I got this on eBay, it's the 10 of 10. And I used to have every select gold of Kamara you could have, and those are easy sells. So those are some of the ones I moved last year, earlier this year, when I was kind of not buying a whole lot. But I did decide to keep the XRC because it's, in terms of golds, this is the gold I would want to have over the Prisms or the other selects. So happy to have this one. And let me know, guys, what you thought. What would your favorite card out of this PC be? Again, to me, that one's definitely the most expensive, but the impeccable from earlier, definitely my favorite one. Anyways, appreciate the view, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I'm thinking about doing maybe a soccer PC reveal. I don't have a ton of Breeze. I sold off a bunch of those too to fund some other stuff. But I could go into depth with the Breeze stuff about, you know, what I got it for, what it's worth now, why I have those certain ones, although most of them are just impeccable. I could also go into a soccer video, go through kind of what I got into to start, what I'm kind of doing with it now. So let me know what you guys want to see. And anyways, appreciate the view, and see you guys next time.